Well, we didn't expect to be back here quite so soon. Back at Virkisjökull, it's the 25th of June. Almost a month to the day since the Grimsvotn eruption, which is about 50 kilometres that way. And look at Virkisjökull. Covered in ash. You can see some of the surface streams on the glacier that are clearly washing the ash away, but it was obviously pretty heavily covered. Talking to our friends just down the valley, they said they just got a few centimetres here. It dumped in about a day. They had it far worse further west at Virkisjökull, where they had nearly a metre, I think. But it's made a big difference to Virkis. Look at it. And this is really going to affect the way it melts, especially over the warm summer. I mean, you can see all that surface water that's coming off it now. These little streams running off, and warmer temperatures combined with a thin cover of dark material reduces the albedo significantly, and therefore you get increased melting. As soon as you get thick material, like this stuff over here, zoom in a wee bit, then that tends to insulate the ice underneath, shielding it from radiation and reducing its ablation, reducing its melting. So that's why that chunk there, which is all ice, the brown bit, is standing proud of the rest of the glacier. Likewise, over the far side you can see this ridge of debris covered ice on the far side of the glacier there. That's the end of the clean, used to be clean ice snout, and that's the debris covered ice there with this marvellous esker in the foreground. Wonderful stuff. And the reason we're here is to check that our weather stations are okay and check that our seismometers are okay, but also to offload the photos from the weather stations and the seismic data from the seismometers, which will give us, hopefully, signals from the eruption itself. And also, which we found out last week, we'll have picked up a landslide which happened on and around the 13th of May. Just point to it, about there. 300,000 tonnes of material is estimated to have fallen from that failure face onto the glacier, so we're hopefully going to check that out as well. But our seismometers will have picked that up, so we'll be able to tell the Icelanders exactly when it happened. Hooray!